It is Friday, July 26th of 2019. And I'm in Chicago, kinda. Right here on Guy's Daily Drive. Hey everybody, how's it going today? Woo, tomorrow is MacStock. Ooh, and I am super pumped. I took the train. I left Wednesday afternoon around 4 o'clock and got in at around...
Continue on to State Route 31.
Okay. And got in around 9 o'clock yesterday morning. There was some activities going on in the Chicago area, but my hotel was in McHenry, which is close to where the event is going to be held. And to top it all off, I wasn't really feeling that great. So I went to the hotel first. Now the plan was get to the hotel, take care of a few things, take a shower, and then go back out because they were going to the zoo and they were going to a big tall building to look off the edge, and they were also then going to go out to dinner. But by the time I got into the room and had taken a shower and had taken care of some other issues that I was having that may or may not have been related to the train trip, mostly, and a lot of it I think was just lack of sleep. I slept maybe off and on about 4 hours on the train, and it's not the train's fault. It's what happens. You just deal with it. So I slept almost the whole rest of the day away. And then actually slept even more last night. I didn't get up until it's a little after 7 Chicago time, which is after 8 o'clock East Coast time, which honestly
Continue on to State Route 31.
is amazing for me. I'm not usually able to sleep much past 5:30, 6 o'clock between the cats and everything else. It just doesn't work out that well. So, but I slept really well and got up around 7:15 this morning. Had some breakfast, and now I'm off to the Galloping Ghost Arcade to meet up with Tim and David and hopefully some of the tech fan listeners that might be here at MacStock. It's a bit of a drive. It's like about an hour or so away, and that's okay. Tim is supposed to be there. I believe his daughter is going to be with him, and David's son, or maybe I misheard that. But regardless, it'll be good to see them, and of course, playing classic arcade games. That's always a blast. So that's kind of what's going on. Now, tonight, there is a function for weekend pass holders. I don't really know where it is, but it won't be that hard for me to find out. I'm in contact with Mike Potter, who of course is the main muckamuck for MacStock, and Barry Falk, who is handling quite a bit of it himself, as well as the Saturday night festivities, the game show night. And by the time you probably hear or see this, it will be too late. But guys, you've really got to check out MacStock. If you can, if Mike is going to offer it this year, I haven't heard if he's going to or not.
In 1 mile, keep right.
Get the digital package so that you can download some of the talks and some of the stuff going on behind the scenes. And of course, MyMac.com and TechFan, as well as I know Dave Hamilton is showing up, and I don't know if John is. He probably will. But he's kind of a last minute thing. And just all these great people are going to be here. We're all going to be swapping out equipment because that's what we need. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on. Okay. There's some.
Right lane to keep right.
Okay, I got to get in the right lane. I really don't know where I'm going. I haven't done this in many a year. I think it was 2 years ago I went to the Galloping Ghost and met up with Tim and David there.
Keep right.
Yeah, okay, we're good. So I'm kind of flying blind now. Once we're done there, I'm hoping to be able to go and finally see Spider-Man.
2 lanes to turn onto West Algonquin Road.
Yes, the Spider-Man movie. And because honestly, I haven't even seen it yet. Can you believe that? I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and the movie's almost out of the theaters, and I haven't seen it yet. But that'll be fun. And then, of course, by the time that's over with, it'll be time to start getting ready for the evening festivities for MacStock. And then going into tomorrow will be full-blown MacStock coverage. And you don't want to miss any of that. So keep your eyes on the RSS feed for Guy's Daily Drive. I will, whatever it is that I record myself, I will put into that feed. And I will...
Right 2 lanes.
Yes. There's only 2 right lanes. There's only 2 right lanes. What choice do I have? Stay in the 2 right lanes.
Miles. Continue straight.
16 miles, continue straight. Very good. Yeah, I got... I'm recording this on my iPod Touch, and of course getting directions to Galloping Ghost on my iPhone. So I've got all kinds of things plugged in all over the place. It's just so crazy. If you would like to help support the things that I do, which include doing things like this, going to MacStock on a train, which is just nuts, and renting cars and hotels and microphones and gear and RSS feeds and hosting charges and all that happy stuff. Oh. Go on over to patreon.com/MacParrot. Just look for me there. You can become a monthly subscriber, which would be just fabulous. That would be fabulous. And is of course also coffee.com, ko-fi.com, where you can do a one-time donation. Anything would be appreciated. Thank you all so very, very much for those who have contributed in the past, and thank you to all who may contribute in the future. You guys are awesome. Really do appreciate it. Of course, I also do the MyMac.com podcast. Don't know if it will be a MyMac.com podcast this weekend or something else. It may be in conjunction with TechFan. It may be in conjunction with the Mac Geek Gab. It could go almost any direction. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just dealing with it. I'm rolling with the flow. And what else? Of course, there's Mac to the Future Go, the live cast I do most Wednesday nights, which I didn't do last Wednesday because I was on a train. And this is I talked about this. My original plan was to see if I could do a live cast from the train on Wednesday night. And since none of you saw a live cast from the train on Wednesday night, the answer is no, I can't. I had almost zero bandwidth. It was pathetic. I did manage to string together, because I was shooting a lot of phone video out of the train, the train window that I had there in my car, and strung a lot of that together and made a little 3.5 minute movie, which I have since sent to Sorry. Oh God, Wendy and Wally, who are handling the movie part, their presentation of the.
Stay in the middle 2 lanes.
Thank you. Their presentation at MacStock has to do with creating movies on your Mac, on your iPhone, all these various different things that you do. And so I shot the video on my iPhone, transferred it over onto my iPad, and then used iMovie on my iPad to string the bits that I wanted together. And it turned out to be about 3.5 minutes, and it was fun. It was. I hadn't used iMovie on the iPad in a long time, and I have to say that I was pretty impressed by it. The power that there was a couple things that I wish it would have done differently, and it wasn't until after I had started and then was almost done when I remembered I had LumaFusion, which is also a video editor, and I could have used that, and it probably would have been better. But it felt right that for an Apple conference, I was using all Apple tools to create this video. So I'm okay with that. That's fine. And we're slowing down here big time for some reason. Okay. Here we go. So, but I think that is going to about do it for this episode of Guy's Daily Drive. I wasn't really able to test out the audio in this car, so hopefully it'll be usable. If it's not, then who knows? No one may ever see it again. I don't know. But regardless, I will do more of these while I am here. And I will catch you all next time on Guy's Daily Drive.